Alright, so we're here on the short game area with Luke. Luke said he had a pretty good short game, and after watching him, I would agree with him. But one shot he said he never hits is the bump and run. He says he likes to hit his 52 or his 56 around the green. So we got a 9-iron in his hands now, and we're going to show him how to hit the bump and run. So Luke, when you have a lot of green to work with, like this, a lot of times you'll see amateurs make the mistake of pulling out a higher lofted wedge. And with this club here, there's a lot more room for error. If you come up early and you hit it on the ball, you're going over the green. And if you chunk it, you're going to leave it right in front of you. So the reason why we use a lower lofted club like a 9-iron, when you miss it, it's not going to go too much farther or not as far from your target. A lot less room for error. So how I like to hit this shot, feet shoulder length apart. We're going to aim at our target. The ball is going to be dead center of our stance. Choke down a little bit, more than you normally would. And you're going to think a long putting stroke. We're not breaking the wrists. This left arm is staying straight the whole time. So just a little stroke. So, see how I do? So you're going to land the ball not too far from you, and you're just going to let it roll out to the hole. Alright, so let's see it. Let's hit some shots.
Basketball, so.
Okay, awesome. So I've been watching your swing, and I see the athletic moves in you, and I could tell you played some sports. So, so one thing I wanted to point out, if you want to step up to the ball, just set up, don't swing. Alright, so we're hitting a 7-iron, and one thing I notice is we're just going to fix some alignment things first of all. So a 7-iron is almost dead center for club length of all the clubs we have, with a wedge being shortest, a driver being longest. So that's about dead in the middle. So you had this ball set up on your front foot. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move it back. I'd like to see a 7-iron in the center of your stance, just dead center, right between your legs.
Okay.
And as we hit, go closer to a wedge, so 8-9 wedge, move it back off your back toe. And when we get up to longer clubs, we'll just play it off your front toe.
Okay.
So why don't you hit a couple like that.
Right there, good?
Even more. Yep, there you go. Let's do one more. One more. Like that.
Yeah.
So we're here for another lesson. We're going to work on short game again. We've worked on the chip shot and putting. We're going to work on a 30-yard pitch shot today. So what I observed when I watched Luke hit, he had a big swing and he closed the club face a little bit, causing the leading edge to dig in. So today we're going to work on shortening up the swing and utilizing the bounce of the club. So, Luke, for about a 30-yard chip shot, it's a much shorter swing than our full swing and longer than a chip shot. So to get somewhere in between, I like to think of a clock. If you think of the face of a watch, and you can take back the club to about 3 o'clock and go forward to 10 o'clock. It just provides a nice visual for you to picture. So if we could have you hit some and just picture that going to 3 to 10, see how we do. All right, so now that we got alignment better, ball position in the more of the center of your stance,
Gotcha.
we can look at your concern that you're hitting the ball high. So one thing I've noticed is that when you come through, the club head is almost ahead of your hands. So as you can see, if my club head is ahead of my hands, you see how much loft is there on that club?
Yeah.
So what we're going to try and do is get you more hands in front of the ball. It will de-loft the club head. And one way that you can do that is I'm going to ask you to hit some punch shots, some low shots. And I want you to focus on smaller swing, you know, like maybe not your full back, but take it back to a comfortable position and focus on getting those hands in front of the club face.
Okay.
Or hands in front of the club head. So hit some punch shots for me.